If you built a print-on-demand store today, would anyone actually find it? Because building products is only half of the game. If your store has no traffic, no SEO, and no marketing plan, even the greatest products can sit there collecting dust. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. This is the final part, sadly, of my 3-part series where I spent some time building a full kitchen and home decor print-on-demand brand completely from scratch using Store. In part 1, we researched the niche, chose profitable products, and built the store foundation. In part 2, we designed the products, created listings, and turned it into a real brand. And now in part 3, we're focusing on the part that actually makes you money, getting people to the store you built. I'm going to show you how I build better mockups that help products convert, how I create SEO-friendly collections and organize the store properly, and how I'd build a full 90-day marketing plan to start driving traffic and sales from day one. So whether you already have a POD store or you're starting from zero with me today, this video will show you how to turn a finished store into a store people actually visit and buy from. Also, if you missed parts 1 and 2, they're both live right now on the channel and I've linked them in the description below. Let's get into it. Now that the products, designs, and store structure are finished, the next step is making everything look premium enough to actually convert visitors into buyers. This is where most print-on-demand stores are going to fall short. They rely on the default supplier mockups, which are fine for uploading products, but they rarely make someone feel excited enough to purchase. Clean visuals matter here, especially in the niches like kitchen decor and home goods, where people are buying based on style, gifting potential, and how the product would actually fit into their space. They gotta be able to see it in their life before they buy. For this store, I chose several products that don't have amazing ready-made mock-ups available online, unfortunately. So I needed a custom strategy for each one that I wanted to let you guys into in case you want to expand your product line as well. For aprons and cutting boards, for example, I sourced mock-ups from Creative Fabrica because they had strong flat lays, seasonal scenes, and clean lifestyle setups. For towels and oven mitts, since I selected very specific Printify products, I would actually either have to order samples of these and take photos myself, or use AI to recreate realistic scenes using the supplier images as references. For pillows, wall art, and clocks, however, I could also use AI tools, mock-ups from Etsy sellers, or Kittl depending on the style I wanted. Rugs and floor mats were best handled with AI as well because there are fewer strong ready-made options available for these two. The goal here wasn't just to make the listings prettier. Better mock-ups make products feel more valuable, make your brand more trustworthy, and help customers imagine the item inside their own home, or in this case, kitchen. And that usually leads to better click-through rates, longer time on your site, and stronger conversions overall. To show you how flexible this process can be, I built 3 completely different mock-ups using these 3 separate tools. For the apron, I used Creative Fabrica, like I mentioned earlier, and I just searched through their mock-up library and ignored anything that looked overly fake or heavily AI generated. Instead, I focused on clean flat lays, hanging apron mock-ups, and cropped human lifestyle shots where the product was actually the focus. So it would be like cutting off someone's head, for example. Once I found the right image, I just brought it into Canva, overlaid my design, adjusted placement, and created a polished final mock-up that looked far stronger than the default Printify version. For the pillow, I used actually a ChatGPT image generator. I took the original Printify product image with my design already on it, uploaded it, and prompted the tool to create a lifestyle mock-up where the pillow was featured prominently inside a colorful dopamine-inspired living room. This gave me a branded image that felt custom, warm, and much more premium than a plain white background supplier photo. For one of our wall art products, I decided to use Kittl for this. I simply created a new artboard, uploaded the wall art design, then used Kittl's built-in AI image tools to generate room scenes that match the aesthetic of my store. And then all I did was basically take those generated items, pop them into Canva, overlaid my actual art to it, and it turned out really cool. When you compare the original Printify mockups to these upgraded versions, the difference is huge. One looks like a generic marketplace listing, and the other looks like a real brand customers can trust. So now that the visuals were all handled, the next step is organizing the store properly with collections and categories, so customers actually can shop through my shop easily. Inside the Store dashboard, I simply went to Products, clicked Collections, then selected Create Collection. From there, I named each collection, added a short description, and built out dedicated category pages for my shop. For the first collection, I decided to create a kitchen category. I wrote a description designed for my ideal customer, someone who wants fun, colorful kitchen decor, and giftable products that bring personality into their space. Then I chose the manual product upload option and simply selected every relevant kitchen product I wanted to feature under that collection. This lets you fully control which items show up rather than relying on automation. At the bottom of the collection page, I also updated the metadata. This is important because it controls how the collection can appear inside search engines, which gives you another opportunity to rank outside of just your individual product pages. So once all 3 collections were built, the store immediately felt easier to browse through. Visitors can browse collections directly from the homepage because I chose a featured collection section, or they can easily navigate through them on the shop page. It's a simple step, but it makes the entire store feel far more polished and user-friendly. The final piece is building a real 90-day marketing plan together so we can actually get traffic and sales coming into the store. So if this were my brand, because it is, the first thing I'd focus on is building the full marketing foundation before trying to scale traffic to the shop. The first platforms that I would personally create are a Facebook business page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest account. Those 3 make the most sense for my visual home decor brand because they allow product discovery, lifestyle content, and long-term organic traffic. At the same time, I would immediately build out my email marketing system as well. Everbee Store thankfully already includes Everbee email in it for free. So I'd simply just head to the Everbee Store dashboard, click marketing, click email, and start setting everything up. The first emails I would handle would be transactional emails because every customer is going to see them. Inside the order updates tab, there are already 3 pre-written emails ready to go. So I would simply just edit each one so the tone, wording, colors, and branding match the personality of my store. Then I would update the shipping confirmation email as well. After that, I'd go ahead and build the core automations that every e-commerce store should have: a welcome sequence, an abandoned cart series, and an abandoned checkout series. Next, I would build an opt-in form so I can actually collect emails and send people into those automations. Inside the Grow tab of the Everbee email dashboard, I just simply click Create Form, choose a template, and offer something simple but effective like sign up and get 15% off your first order. That gives me a reason for visitors to subscribe and gives the store a real long-term asset outside of social media traffic. Once the back-end systems are ready, I would shift over into content creation. Since this is a visual niche, organic content could be huge for me here. The first thing I would do is think about friends, family, or neighbors, or anyone local who could genuinely enjoy my products. And then I would then offer them free products in exchange for a few photos or videos of the items inside their homes. That gives me authentic user-generated content fast without ever having to talk to a creator. Then I would personally order at least 5 samples from Printify, featuring the strongest products and the strongest designs. This gives me real products to photograph, film, unbox, style, and use in future ads or organic content. Real content almost always outperforms generic supplier visuals. After that, I would simply go into each of these and optimize each platform. I would create an on-brand Facebook cover image, strong descriptions for Facebook and Pinterest, and a highly optimized Instagram bio. I'd also convert Instagram to a business account and create 4 to 5 highlight categories so new visitors instantly understand the brand, the products, reviews, and any offers I currently have. For links, I'd either use the email opt-in page we built earlier or a best performing collections page from my website. Now it's time to build consistency. I actually personally built and use a custom GPT for print-on-demand marketing that helps generate monthly content calendars for myself. I simply click the button to build a 30-day plan, answer questions about my niche, my audience, my products, and my goals, and then it literally gives me a full calendar of ideas I can then customize. Some of my favorite ideas for this particular store using this GPT were a carousel that was 7 decor pieces for girls who need a serotonin boost, a reel, things in my kitchen that cure bad mood, moods, and then a pin on Pinterest, colorful, renter-friendly decor ideas. If you guys would like access to the custom GPT that I personally built for print-on-demand marketing, do me a favor and comment GPT below this video, and I'll send it over to you completely free. From there, I would take those ideas and research Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram for proven content formats that are already performing in this aesthetic and on those platforms. Then I would simply recreate those frameworks using my own products, my own branding, and my own ideas from the GPT. I'd also choose my 3 pinned Instagram posts carefully, so anyone landing on the page immediately understands my brand and knows what I want them to do next. Once the website is fully optimized, the social pages look strong, and I have at least 15 pieces of content live on each platform. That is really important because we don't want to start sending meta ads traffic to an empty Instagram account. And by the way, 15 posts can literally be done in less than a week. Then I would start paid traffic. At which point I would build out meta catalog ads so Facebook and Instagram can automatically show my products to the right people. Everbee Store makes this stupid simple, by the way. Inside the Everbee Store dashboard, simply go to marketing and then click meta ads. And they already have training videos showing exactly how to launch catalog campaigns in a couple of minutes. That means instead of guessing how to run ads, you already have the roadmap built into the store that you built. And just like that, guys, we have gone from a voted on niche idea to a fully built print-on-demand brand with products, collections, marketing systems, and a real traffic plan. Hopefully what this series showed you is that starting an online store does not have to be complicated anymore. Because of AI. You do not need to code, hold inventory, or spend months trying to figure everything out before launching. What matters most is choosing a niche people care about, creating products that fit a clear audience, and taking action fast. So if I were continuing this brand from here, the next focus would simply be consistency. Posting content daily, collecting emails, improving listings, testing ads, and listening to what customers are responding to. If you guys enjoyed this 3-part series and you'd like me to do another full build series in a different niche, drop your niche ideas in the comments below. And if you haven't seen part 1 or 2 of this series yet, I'll go ahead and link those in the description as well, so you can watch the full process from beginning to end. I appreciate each and every one of you being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.